Welcome back to Metals Money Markets. We are January 26, 2018 for MiningClips.com. I'm Rob Goodman, and as always, Mickey Fulp, the Mercenary Geologist, is going to make some sense out of these numbers. Okay, Mickey, the U.S. equity markets, of course, steal the show yet again. Let's head over to gold here, where a weaker dollar made for a nice week in the metals, but a little pullback today.
Yeah, the metals were up on the week, up and down more than once, but gold closed at 13.49, up 1.5%. Silver closed up 42 cents to 17.42, up 2.5%. Platinum was flat at 10.10, and palladium lost 1.2% to close at 10.83. That platinum to palladium ratio is really starting to rise at this point.
And meanwhile, copper, a little bit of a bounce back week.
Had a weird week, volatile week. Started the week at 312, went to 322, bounced back and forth. Closed the week at 320 for a 2-cent gain, up 0.6%. It's in backwardation on near-term contracts out 2 months. That has to do solely with the Chinese New Year, which comes in 3 weeks. Other news in copper space, Bingham Canyon came back online after 80-day force majeure with a death at their smelter. So that might have weighed in a bit on copper supply going forward.
And moving over to the energy markets, uranium's sliding again, but oil, a fantastic week.
Yeah, uranium hit a 2-month low, less than 23. We thought that might be a base, but it's gone below that, lost 2.2% on the week. Oil, once again, a very nice week, went above $66 for the first time in more than 3 years, closed at 67.11. U.S. production up to a record 9.9 million barrels per day. That is going higher. U.S. inventories down. Aramco is equivocal on the date of their IPO. Now there's doubt that will happen in 2018. And finally, rigs were up 11 over the week. So all pretty positive in oil space.
And heading over to the currency markets here, the dollar slide continues, and the euro and loonie rallied nicely against it.
Yes, the dollar hit 89.10 for the week. It actually was below 89 for a few hours today. A lot of that had to do with Mnuchin's talk in Davos, Switzerland, where he said weaker dollar is the platform. Lost 1.7% over the week. Euro gained the same amount, closed at 124. And the loonie had a nice week, up above 81 cents to close at 81.12 for a 1.3% gain.
And finishing up with these red-hot markets, almost all in record territories here. Another fantastic week here for the U.S. equities.
A really fantastic week, driven by the weaker U.S. dollar, good earnings statements. The 10-year T-bond has broken a 4-year base, and it broke resistance greater than 2.6% on interest rates. The VIX show a little bit more volatility. It was up above 11 most of the week. Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ, all record highs. At close today, they were going up and away all day long. Very bullish. Dow closed at 2616, up 2.1%. All the major U.S. markets up over 2%. S&P 500, 2872. NASDAQ soaring to 7506 at week close.
And last but absolutely not least, the venture had a pretty decent week as well.
It had a good day today, I guess. Closed at 891, up 1.3% on the week. It had a very jittery week, up and down. Volumes remained strong. We didn't really see a bump from these two conferences that occurred over the last week or so. Slow financings is probably the name of the game, and what we're looking at, abnormally slow financings for January, and that probably doesn't bid very well going forward.
Okay, Mickey, appreciate the insight, and we'll look forward to catching up with you next week. Have a great weekend.
All right. Thanks a lot, Rob.